This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Landowners petition authorities following protest. Bougainville regional leaders commended for advocating. And Prime Minister to hold discussions with global energy giants. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jonathan Sibona and thank you for joining us. Baimuru and Ihu landowners have petitioned the national government, the Minister for Petroleum, the Gulf Provincial Government and the Gulf Province politicians following a protest opposing the hosting of a development forum in Kerema.
The landowners are calling on the National Petroleum Authority Managing Director and Minister for Petroleum to abide by the validated process and respect legally justified outcomes and not political conveniences and coercions.
50 donkey years, no development in Gulf Province. Correct. No good road, no good health services, no nothing, no good educational whatever. Hey! No gut. I die lo sol waraya like I'm la house here. 6 to 7 hours. Finding life lo Kerema town and nothing.
When speaking to the media, one of the women spokesperson expressed Kerema lacked proper service and development.
If it was called, looking at this, if it was called Gulf LNG, fine. It will be held in Gulf. If it was called Ihu LNG, fine. Take it to Ihu. This is Papua LNG. Yeah. We have contributed. Ihu has contributed in the skyscrapers that are standing here. Yeah. Yes. Mtrua. Yes. Fish from Miplasa come. Cobra come. DY come. Fish. Gas, oil and gas. Gulf Oil Trust is only name and where is it? First pipeline.
With no proper facilities in the province, they are appealing for the development forum to be held out of the province.
Enough money to build Gulf Province and we can hold this thing down here, down at Gulf Province. That's all, no got here. Where we have built, we contribute to Papua New Guinea in the building of PNG. Why not bring it to Port Moresby? Yes. Why not? Because we have participated, we have helped to build Port Moresby City. Yeah. Without timber money, our copra, our everything, fish and whatever. Gulf Oil Trust, yes.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The member for Kompiam Ambum said John Pundari has been recognized as one of the senior serving members in Parliament with rich experience in political leadership.
In Prime Minister's remarks during the recent appointment of 3 ministers at Government House, he explained Sir John Pundari entered Parliament in 1992.
Especially Sir Pundari is not new to the business of being in Cabinet. He's been around for some time, in fact, possibly holds the record as the senior most now in our present Parliament after the passing of Sir Julius. Sir Pundari really has entered Parliament earlier than most. He came in 1992. The next cluster came in at 1997. So, it's not easy to bring back a very experienced hand on deck. The country needs help from experienced hands. Also, in that context, we were looking at an appropriate sector to make sure that the prevalent needs in our country is met with such an experienced hand.
The Prime Minister further acknowledged our party as the second biggest party in the current coalition.
Minister Loifa representing our party, proper recognition to the party that is right now ranked the second biggest in our current coalition and who has offered steady hands, especially in the last 1 year. Total, our party has been on deck, strong, solid, to support the Marape Rosso government's agenda. Some of the key reforms that was made, legislation that were passed, would not have been passed without the numerical strength and contribution of our party.
PM said the elevation of these members to ministers shows their commitment to serving the government.
For their patience, mostly the commitment to the combined cause to make our country a better place. In a house of many who are equals, the need for political representations and the different political groupings we have in our combined coalition, we felt, based on a few consultations that was held, we felt that we should elevate these three gentlemen back into cabinet.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The National Airports Corporation has announced that the runway at Hoskins Airport will be further shortened to allow for essential upgrade works.
In a recent statement, the National Airports Corporation said the contractor commenced the first stage of the runway upgrade in October 2025 and has since progressed through stages 2 and 3. Works on stages 1 to 3 continued over the festive season, allowing uninterrupted operations for Fokker and similar or smaller aircraft during the peak period. With operations now returning to normal outside the peak season, the contractor is preparing to commence stage 4. The existing runway measures 1,900 meters in length and will be shortened by 490 meters once stage 4 begins. This will leave an operational runway length of 1,410 meters, which can accommodate Q400, ATR-8 and similar or smaller aircrafts. NAC advised that the timing of the works is subject to prevailing weather conditions and any changes will be communicated in due course. The upgrade is expected to significantly improve safety, security standards and overall airport operations. Pakatambuan, National EMTV News.
Health Minister Elias Kapavore revealed that approximately 2,000 patients have received specialized healthcare services at the Port Moresby Specialist Hospital since the introduction of catheterization laboratory in 2021.
According to a media statement released recently by the Office of the Minister for Health, Elias Kapavore, Port Moresby General Hospital has successfully performed approximately 2,000 procedures since the cardiac catheterization laboratory commenced operations in 2021, with the aim to reduce the need for Papua New Guineans to seek costly specialist treatment overseas. The facility currently handles about 50 to 60 cases per month. This translates to an average of 500 to 1,000 procedures annually with consistent availability of consumables and resources. The cath lab is equipped with modern technology compared to facilities in developed countries. The lab provides access to advanced cardiac, neurointerventional and vascular procedures with the support of skilled specialists. Kapavore stated that while public scrutiny of the health system is understandable, it is also important that discussions are balanced and accurately reflects the significant capabilities that are now available within Papua New Guinea. Another media statement released by Port Moresby General Hospital outlined that the General Hospital is in the process of acquiring additional advanced specialist equipment. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Chief Secretary of the Autonomous Bougainville Government, Kenneth Nane, has conveyed his appreciation for the regional leader for advocating on the issues of Bougainville at the national government.
ABG's secretary outlined in a short space of time they have been able to achieve the results.
Our regional members, the statement from Secretary Olemba and Minister, this regional member has really done a lot. Yes. And we give acknowledgement and credit. Him as a representative of the people of Bougainville and coming out in the national government within NEC to advocate and emphasize the importance of the critical infrastructure to connect and link our people in Bougainville and the work that he has done in missing link and so forth. I think this we give credit to Wayne.
The acquiring of the road project involved processes and expectations that their team had to meet.
Plenty of paperwork, we understand. Once instructions came from Secretary Olemba, there was a lot of work that needed to be done. Even from our side, we also acknowledge and thank you, Lord. Our team from the DIU, the team at DIU, they really work, in cooperation with the team from the National Department of Works. That has, culminated to the signing of this first contract law 2026.
ABG Secretary also revealed several other projects in Bougainville.
To the corporation and priorities that our Department of Works team is providing. There are a number of projects. Just towards the end of last year, we've signed a project charter for the Irung to Ramazon ceiling, and through the funding from the Australian government, and that also comes down to the commitment from the national government and the Secretary for the Department of Works and Highways, and the commitment that we are getting. Even with our donor partners, they've now recognized the importance of the collaboration that we have, and they are supporting us on all these things. So,
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Grieving family of late Chief Engineer Richard Samai calls for full investigation into his disappearance.
The grieving family of late Chief Engineer has called for a full and transparent investigation into his disappearance. Richard Samai, 35 years of age, from Enga and Western Highlands Province, went missing while on duty aboard the vessel MV Emelea Spirit during a voyage from Rabaul to Buka. According to the chairman of late Richard Samai's Investigation Working Committee, Rex Kiponge, late Richard is a Level 4 Chief Ship Engineer with over 6 years of service at RNA Marine Services Limited. Late Richard's father, Willie Samai, said his son went missing at sea on the 15th of December 2025 under circumstances that remain unexplained up till this date, and he demands justice. The grieving family is now demanding clear answers from relevant authorities and the shipping company under which he was employed. According to a media statement released today, the Samai family and a newly formed working committee are calling on RNA Marine Services Limited, National Maritime Authority, the Papua New Guinea Royal Constabulary, along with responsible authorities, to provide clear explanations surrounding the incident. Furthermore, the Criminal Investigation Division in Rabaul and Buka has since launched a formal investigation into Richard Samai's disappearance. The working committee has confirmed that they will work closely with police investigators to ensure that justice is served. The committee also acknowledged the Western Highlands Provincial Governor Wairapa and member for Mulbaya for the support and assistance shown to the grieving family of late Richard during this difficult time. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to TISA Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your TISA Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with TISA. TISA Bank. Banking on change.
A closer look, EMTV's half-an-hour program that brings you real in-depth stories on Papua New Guinea's most prevalent current affairs.
This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Tune in 7 p.m. Sundays only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You are watching National EMTV News. While in Switzerland, Prime Minister James Marape is scheduled to meet senior executives from major global energy and investment companies, including Total and ExxonMobil, to advance discussions on key projects in Papua New Guinea.
Whilst attending the week-long economic forum in Davos, Prime Minister James Marape is scheduled to meet senior executives from major global energy and investment companies, including Total and ExxonMobil, to advance discussions on key projects in Papua New Guinea, such as Papua LNG, with the aim of progressing towards a final investment decision.
For me to meet these investment leaders again, those who have businesses in PNG, leadership of Total, leadership of ExxonMobil, leadership of Harmony, and hopefully leadership of the other mining companies that operate here.
PM Marape will also engage with non-business global leaders, including a scheduled meeting sought by former British Prime Minister Tony Blair as part of Papua New Guinea's broader diplomatic and policy engagement.
Meet a few other non-business actors. My office has been informed of an appointment that was sought by the former British Prime Minister in Tony Blair. And so those are meetings that get on there to make sure that from our government perspective, our relationship is with all these different players in economy and global public conversations are maintained to make sure we also have easy access, not just for investments, but financial opportunities in terms of lenders and bankers and all.
He said Papua New Guinea's presence at Davos is timely and meaningful, with Papua New Guinea being allocated a prime-time presentation slot in one of the forum's main plenary halls, with sessions expected to be well attended by global leaders, policymakers and investors.
For the first time now, they're giving us prime time to make our presentation from a country perspective, as well as not just a prime time on the side booths, but in one of the main plenary halls, we're making our presentation.
Upon his departure, Marape announced that Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso will act as Prime Minister during his absence and assured the nation that government work will continue uninterrupted. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The 25 candidates from Day District today met with the election manager for Western Highlands Province and returning officer for Day District by-election, Philip Telape, to discuss on the polling matters and also to answer queries from the candidates.
Several issues were raised during concerns over the number of ballot papers, polling venues, and other logistical matters. Following discussions, the candidates and the election manager agreed that polling will take place on Wednesday next week instead of Monday to allow time to address outstanding issues ahead of the polling day. The meeting was held late yesterday at Samara House in Mount Hagen and was attended by members of the Papua New Guinea Police Force and the Papua New Guinea Defence Force together with the 25 candidates. Mr. Telape said quality checks on polling materials will be conducted on Monday prior to polling on Wednesday to ensure all preparations are in order. Candidates present at the meeting agreed to revise the polling schedule, stressing that their main concern is a peaceful polling process free from violence and conflicts. In response, the Western Highlands Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagom assured candidates that security preparations to support the Electoral Commission are in place, with 450 security personnel deployed for the day by-election. These include general public safety members tasked with assisting polling officials across 59 polling sites. PPC Sagom said the security plan also includes quick response force units comprising personnel from the Highlands Mobile Group Headquarters, Mobile Squad 7 from Mount Hagen, Mobile Squad 10 from Mendi, the Sector Response Unit in Mount Hagen, and support elements from the PNG Defence Force. He further appealed to the 25 candidates for their supporters and the people of Day to cooperate with the security forces and polling officials to ensure a peaceful, fair and safe election. The meeting concluded with a resolution to defer polling to Wednesday 21st January. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
As a way of looking into the health for children in the Western Highlands Province, the provincial government signed a memorandum of understanding with UNICEF yesterday at Mara House.
Both parties agreed to cooperate in good faith to achieve shared objectives under the 2024 to 2028 PNG Country Program document and its accompanying multi-year work plan. The MOU was signed by Western Highlands Governor Wairapa and the UNICEF representative Vera Mendoka at Mara House. Governor Rapa said children are important because they represent the future of a country, a province and a community.
Children is very important for any family, any province. Children is important for, children is every family, every person in the country. Children is our future.
Absolutely.
So children is our future. So everywhere in the world now, they have their own ways of take care of children's funds and all that. But for Western Highlands Province, I support that. As governor, I fully support.
While thanking NGOs such as UNICEF, he said government agencies often fail to focus on critical issues, but NGOs continue to step in where it matters the most.
Many times we are not really focusing on very important areas where it affects the societies, the communities, and the well-being of people where they live and all that. But UNICEF is focusing a lot on this. So also, as for Western Highlands Province, I have a lot of respect for UNICEF because the world leaders visit us.
Yes.
Yeah. The General Secretary has, for UNICEF has visited this place, and I was the one on the ground. I took him around for a short stay here in Mount Hagen.
UNICEF representative Vera Mendoka thanked the governor and the provincial administration for the partnership, describing it as one that will make a real difference for children.
We have made progress last year with children, but with the governor, what we realize is we need to do it at a province level and show that change for children, actual data for children, improvement in health, improvement in education, concrete data, and we think Western Highlands, because of your leadership and your commitment, is the place to start. So this is the first MOU we are signing. For us, it's a very important step.
She said this marks UNICEF's first partnership with the provincial government. The event concluded with the signing of the MOU. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The Melanesian Institute has commended the St. Christopher Alive Association for actively leading awareness campaigns addressing drug and marijuana abuse, violence and other critical issues affecting youths and communities across Simbu Province. The campaign and advocacy efforts are driven by growing concerns over the alarming increase in social accusation-related violence and gender-based violence across all 6 districts of Simbu Province. These forms of violence continue to threaten community safety, weaken social cohesion, and place women, children, and other vulnerable groups at serious risk. Under the leadership of Father Christopher Onguglo of the Catholic Diocese of Kundiawa, and with the support from the St. Christopher Alive Association management team, the group known as the Brothers is taking a proactive approach to addressing these challenges. Through structured awareness programs, the group is engaging directly with communities to challenge harmful practices, promote understanding and encourage peaceful conflict resolution. The program is being implemented in 20 selected communities within 74 Brothers clusters across the province. The initiative aims to mobilize communities, NGOs, CBOs, church networks and local leaders to take responsibility for building peaceful, respectful and resilient societies. The awareness program runs from 16 January to 1st February 2026 and is supported by the Advancing PNG Women Leaders Network INC. The concerned landowners in Kerema are urging the national government to work in cooperation to ensure there is transparency in their work in regards to the Papua LNG.
Revealing the fact that there is need for better communication with the landowners, this is what one of the landowners expressed.
So, on behalf of my oil head, I'm speaking. Papua LNG must straightforward to run the country. And government, you working one MDs in the top level, national level, international level, provincial level, you must give him answer of Papa ground on the ground.
A key message pointed out was fair representation. Chief now outlined an important aspect, which is the law.
So DPE or NPA, today now we call them NPA. Please come with a proper, like my friend has mentioned, the laws are there to be seen, to be worked by. Now people are going over the law. So our leader says to making sure that that law has to be dealt with. What the oil and gas has to be saying to us. Fair representation. Yeah. Fair representation.
Speaking about the health status of the province with regards to the hosting of Kerema Development Forum, this is what was expressed by one of their leaders.
Department, the government themselves, health department and stuff. There is a medical report out, don't hide it. All go around and work in medical findings, blah, Kerema, where I am. All right, running development forum to tell the truth, it's 0 out of 100 health indicators and so you must say 0 out of 100. It's not possible. Why people environment is totally not healthy for everyone. Why people will go against him this health report?
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
High Time returns in February 2026. 2026. This February, join us on a brand new season of Kai Time. Hi, I'm Martha. Come February, join me on a new season of Kai Time, where we continue to inspire you to make simple, budget-friendly, and tasty meals for your family. Kai Time returns on February 4, 2026, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
MTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You are watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news, European leaders have fired back at US President Donald Trump for placing tariffs on nations opposed to his plans to take over Greenland.
So just like basically a few hours ago, President Trump announced that he would put on extra 10% tariffs on Denmark and Denmark's European allies, all the countries that right now are in the process of deploying troops to Greenland. And also that if Denmark and the rest of the European countries are not willing to give him Greenland before June or later this year, he will put on an additional 15% tariff, so bringing the total up to 25% tariffs and all, as like an kind of economic coercion or punishment on Denmark and Denmark's European allies. And right now, the situation is that all the European countries within the European Union and also including the UK here in Europe are pretty united in this. So I don't think that this will actually persuade Denmark or force Denmark to do anything in terms of Greenland, other than it will escalate the situation even further. As we speak right now, military transport aircraft are deploying European troops, Arctic elite forces, Alpine hunters from Germany and France. All of these military troops, including naval assets as well as Air Force assets, are in the process hour by hour of being deployed to Greenland in order to send a very powerful signal to Russia and China, but also to the US, that Greenland is part of the Kingdom of Denmark, and the Kingdom of Denmark is part of Europe, and it's part of NATO, and that that Denmark will not bow to on any kind of pressure that comes from the US or other great powers globally. We will have to see what happens in the coming days and weeks, but it's important to understand that right now the troops that we see right now being deployed to Greenland is only like the beginning of it. According to my sources, the information that we have at DR, additional troops are on the way in the coming days and weeks and months to Greenland. And basically, all in all, this is a pretty extensive, significant military operation in order to put a huge number of European troops into Greenland.
Palestinians in Gaza have reacted with mixed skepticism and cautious hope to a new US-led committee announced by President Donald Trump. The board, which would oversee the rebuild of the strip, is made up of predominantly American officials and no Palestinians.
It's called the Board of Peace, a group of mainly American men that Donald Trump has handpicked to rebuild Gaza, which has been devastated by war. After more than 2 years of fighting between Israel and Hamas, most of the buildings in Gaza have been destroyed. Food is scarce, and basic education and healthcare needs aren't being met. Tasked with fixing this is US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, former British Prime Minister Sir Tony Blair, billionaire Mark Rowan, and Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, among others. Donald Trump has made himself the chair of this board, which will oversee the second phase of his Gaza peace plan. That includes plans for a technocratic Palestinian government, the demilitarization of Gaza, and the disarmament of Hamas. But those goals face big hurdles. Hamas has previously refused to give up its weapons without a creation of an independent Palestinian state, while Israel has not committed to a full withdrawal from Gaza. Since the October ceasefire came into force, around 450 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli strikes. Both sides have accused each other of violating the ceasefire. On the ground in Gaza, there's been mixed reactions to this announcement.
We hope the peace board created by Trump will work very seriously on the reconstruction of Gaza and the opening of the border crossings, God willing. We hope for peace to prevail and the borders to open. We are suffering deeply, our homes destroyed. We hope peace prevails because we are suffering deeply and no one can bear.
It will be an introduction to a long-term leadership that would cancel the unity of Palestinian people and the geographical location between the West Bank and Gaza.
Already the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is criticising the makeup of a Palestinian-led organisation that will take over the governance of Gaza, that this peace board will oversee. He says they'll be complaining to the US about it.
Iran's supreme leader has publicly acknowledged that thousands of Iranians were killed in the last 2 weeks of anti-regime demonstrations.
Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has blamed the US for the unrest, saying some were killed in an inhumane, savage manner. Human rights groups estimate more than 3,000 people died in the crackdown.
Hundreds of anti-ICE protesters in Minneapolis have chased off a small group of far-right activists.
Protests have been ongoing since American citizen Renee Good was killed by a federal immigration agent 10 days ago. Anti-ICE protesters were gathered near the city's town centre, where a handful of anti-immigration protesters also met. Police maintained their distance as the duelling protests played out. A few scuffles broke out, but there were no serious injuries.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to Tisa Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your Tisa Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with Tisa. Tisa Bank. Banking on change.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel Easy, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download One Talk Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. Holy man, no walk on time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Even if we are non-aligned, we must show commitment and trust to whoever we engage with.
Returning in February 2026 is In Focus, your weekly news and current affairs talk show, which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions, and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and in the region.
The Tolai people as well that were left behind.
Super funds have grown from just under 2 billion kina industry to now 20 billion kina.
We engage in discussions with decision makers and experts across politics, government, history, industry, economics and business, as well as health, social, cultural and environmental issues, keeping you well informed right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Tukai Sports. The CIPIC Nines tournament continues to grow, providing a strong platform for local talents to be exposed and scouted.
JS Commodities CIPIC Nines Tournament Director Bradley Simon says the annual Nines Tournament will enhance player exposure, allowing talents to be identified and scouted to higher levels.
As the initiator of the event itself, to create pathways and also to create the opportunity for our local talents to play against some of the best in the country. Not often you have events like this in Isipik. Our talents are there, but they have to travel to Medang, they have to travel to Mosby in order to play the biggest events like this. But to host at least one of the events every year gives our talents the opportunity to play against some of the best in the Nines arena.
Simon says the CIPIC Nines tournament has remained consistent over the years and will now enter its 6th edition. He says this consistency has helped build confidence among teams, sponsors and young players taking part.
The signing of the agreement as our media partners for the 6th edition of the CIPIC Nines, the JS Commodities CIPIC Nines. This year will be our 6th edition. We've been running the event for the last 5 years, and it's been growing bigger and better every year. Without the support of a lot of our sponsors, we wouldn't have come this far. It's been an annual event, non-stop. We've been probably one of the consistent Nines events in the country.
Simon adds that the tournament presents a greater opportunity for emerging talents to showcase their skills.
So it's been happening for the last 6 years. We had teams from Mosby, teams from Ley, Highlands, New Guinea Islands attending the event for the last 5 years. And this year will be the same.
He also noted the importance of JS Commodities coming on board as the naming rights sponsor, along with Media New Guinea or EMTV joining as the official broadcasting partner.
JS Commodity has now come on board as the naming rights to the event, which was announced 2 weeks ago. And we have other sponsors backing the event, And to have MTV now come on board as the media partner and as the broadcasting right is massive for CPIC.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
A young basketball leader is using sport to create opportunities, inspire youth and build stronger community networks across Papua New Guinea.
Deidea Jarope is a passionate basketball player, youth leader and a community advocate committed to sports development in Papua New Guinea. Through years of involvement in basketball competitions and team leadership, Jarope has seen high level of talent among young PNG athletes. However, he has witnessed limited opportunities for exposure, development and career progression. These experiences led to the creation of Overtime PNG, a platform aimed at supporting, promoting and uplifting young athletes, especially in basketball. The initiative focuses on bridging gap between talent and opportunity by providing visibility, organizing competitive events and encouraging discipline. Overtime PNG also emphasizes character building, teamwork and personal growth alongside athletic performance. Jarope believes strong values are essential for long-term success, both on and off the court. Guided by belief that your network is your net worth, Overtime PNG connects athletes with coaches, mentors, organizations and communities. This approach aims to open pathways for greater opportunities. Beyond basketball, the platform promotes unity, leadership and positive change, inspiring young people to believe in their potential and proudly represent Papua New Guinea. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
PNG lightweight champion Kauko Raka Jr. will host a 3-day boxing clinic for coaches, trainers and boxers in Lae.
PNG lightweight champion Kauko Raka Jr. will host a 3-day boxing clinic for coaches, trainers and boxers in Lae City from January 19 to 21st. The clinic will take place at the St. Ignatius Kilage Stadium and will run from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. each day on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Raka Jr. says the program is open to all interested participants and is designed to follow a beginner boxing tournament model previously used in Port Moresby. He says the main focus of the clinic is to teach basic boxing skills to young boxers while also training local coaches and trainers on how to properly prepare and develop athletes. The initiative was requested by Comlec PNG through Michael Donaldson and will also be extended to Alotau. Raka Jr. says he has also suggested that the clinics will be held on a monthly basis to support consistent athlete development. He has also called on corporate houses and higher authorities to support the program so it can continue to grow. Despite limited sponsorship, Raka Jr. thanked key supporters including James Peng, the Morobe Boxing Association, Diary Valley, Michael Donaldson. Comlec PNG continues to support this initiative. The long-term plan is to run a fortnightly beginners tournament in Port Moresby and monthly tournaments in Lae if sponsorship is secured. Finalists from Lae would then compete against NCD finalists for gold medals. As tournament director for the NCD Boxing Association, Raka Jr. confirmed that he has received approval from the Morobe Boxing Association to run the clinic under their guidance. He says the goal is to develop young boxers, build strong competition between Lae and NCD, and select future national representatives for Papua New Guinea. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja lah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel Easy. the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download One Talk Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him on the walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
A closer look, EMTV's half-an-hour program that brings you real in-depth stories on Papua New Guinea's most prevalent current affairs. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea. Tune in 7 p.m. Sundays only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You are watching True Guy Sports. PNG middle distance runner Scholastica Hemen has secured a 2-year athletic scholarship at the community college in the United States.
Papua New Guinea middle distance runner Scholastica Hemen has taken up 2-year athletic scholarship at Cloud County Community College in Kansas, United States. Hemen is a standout athlete and a gold medalist in both the 800 meters and the 1500 meters at the recent Pacific Games held in Palau. Under the scholarship, she will compete for the Cloud County Community College during the indoor and outdoor track sessions this year. Hemen is also scheduled to take part in the cross-country competitions in the final quarter of 2026. Sports officials say the scholarship is a major achievement for Hemen and a proud moment for Papua New Guinea athletics. Hemen departed Port Moresby earlier last week and is now setting into college life in the United States. Coaches say they are looking forward to working with Hemen and helping her develop further as an athlete. This scholarship provides Hemen with an opportunity to gain international experience while continuing her education and sporting career. Her progress will be closely followed by athletics supporters back in Papua New Guinea. Joel Mipari, True Guy Sports.
The Mospal Cup Rugby League action continues at Unagi Oval, bringing teams together as officials provide updates on matches and community spirit strong.
Speaking in an interview at Unagi Oval with True Guy Sports, Mospal Cup official Thomas Luai gave an update on the matches played at the venue.
It's like elimination run 11. First time total number of teams we play about 66 teams. Lodisla we play Kadim come down top 32 we play team. It's we play running last weekend, and then now we play running top 16. From this top 16 we play running now. said he lose by go out. Now said he win mibla by sim top 8 next weekend. By mibla run him top 8, trim him come down top 4, now then top 2 run him grand final. Inablo yumi finish him Arab tasol Friday, Saturday long weekends. We got big rain, so mibla even play. And then now Sunday we will play, tomorrow Monday too. Some leftover games we will play.
Luai said teams competed strongly, showing discipline and teamwork across all games. He thanked players, officials and supporters for keeping the tournament organized and competitive. He added that the crowd support has been encouraging, with families and youth standing up to watch the games and cheer their teams. The Mospal Cup continues to unite the Northeast communities through games played at the Unagi Oval. Luai said the tournament is more than just a sport, it brings people together, builds friendship and promotes unity through rugby league. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Are you ready for the ultimate sports experience? From the streets of Port Moresby to the global stage, we're bringing you the best of local and international sports. Profiles on PNG's rising and legendary stars, in-depth coverage of the biggest tournaments, and all the latest sports news. It's all coming back in 2026. Mark your calendars. Thursdays at 7 p.m, returning February 2026. More action, more stories, and more sports passion. See you in February 2026. Only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You need holy man to walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby cloudy periods with rain showers easily into partly cloudy condition at night, and Popondetta cloudy periods with rain showers easing into partly cloudy conditions at night. In Momase region, Ley City, cloudy with few rain showers, and Vanimo, cloudy with few rain showers, easing to partly cloudy periods. In the NGI region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms, and in Buka, cloudy period with some rain showers and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy periods with some rain showers, and Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy period with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday the 18th of January 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.